Yo, what's going on, people? King Rich is back again with another video. Yeah, this is another reaction video to the Abba and Preach saga that is going on right now. A video was put out yesterday by a woman by the name of Libby Kalian. Now, if you don't know who this is the woman that in the first place came out and she said that Abba had got her pregnant, and there was some problems and issues she faced with Abba, and basically she had come out to reveal the true character of Abba from Abba and Preach. Now, obviously, the way I look at life is I don't just believe what people say. I want to hear what they have to say about it. I want to see some receipts. I want to see some evidence. But it did actually come to pass that, they had a relationship. He had got her pregnant. He had his own side of the story, etc., etc. Right? Now, some people side with what Abba says. Some people side with what she says. But I would say this from my own point of view, is that Abba from the Abba and Preach channel, they have put out a lot of videos disparaging men who advocate for men, who talk about female nature and the potential obstacles and difficulties men have dealing with modern women today. Yeah, and he even has gone as far as to say a lot of the guys that talk about these topics are dweebs, dorks, and they don't know how to deal with women, etc., etc. Basically talking down on red pill guys, right? But in his own actual real life, it's being revealed that he's actually been very reckless with his dealing with women, right? Now, it's not only Libby Kalian who's come out and said that he got her pregnant. It's been another woman that I did a reaction to who said that he got her pregnant also. And it seems that that may have been true as well. And now, yesterday, another video has come out where another woman has said that he got her pregnant. And it seems there's receipts for that as well. So this is really a crazy situation right now. Like, I don't really know what to say about it. Do you know what I mean? Because Abba puts himself out to be a very a person that kind of is on a moral high ground. In his videos, he's reacting to other people and talking about how they're making mistakes and making poor choices and etc., etc., and they should be thinking logically, etc., etc. But then, like, in your own personal life, you're just busting nuts up in women, bro. Like, you're just doing it raw and just shooting up clubs and just, I don't know, wishing for the best. And you wanted to keep it under wraps and keep your personal life personal. And I understand that. Like me, I like to keep my personal life personal as well. But, bro, like, you can't go around calling all guys on the internet, oh, you red pill dorks, blah, 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 when you're doing stuff like this. Do you get what I'm saying? Because a lot of the things they talk about in their dealings with women, you're going through that right now. It's just that everybody knows about it now. Do you get what I'm saying? So, we're going to get into this reaction video. Make sure you all like the video right now. Don't forget to do that. Now, me personally, I don't have a problem with Abba and Preach. And I will say this from the top. Yeah. And I've said this many times in the past. I've gotten girls pregnant who I didn't want to be with in the past. I've done that multiple times as well. Right. And so I'm not on no moral high ground of, oh my God, you should know better, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to say that because, when I was younger, I did those things. I got girls I wasn't in relationships with, I didn't want to be with, I got them pregnant. And about 3 times that happened, bro. Like, so the irony is I'm talking about Abba doing it 3 times or more. But the difference between me and Abba is I'm owning my crap and I came out saying what I'd done. Do you get what I'm saying? I've said it multiple times. Like, this guy here, he portrays himself to be a certain image. And now it's been revealed that it's not quite how you're portraying it. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, so there's a difference. Do you know what I mean? But at the same time, boy, it's mad that these women are all coming out to try and, like, disparage you when you've been disparaging men who talk about red pill content. Like, do you get what I'm saying? It's mad. But anyway, let's get into this reaction. Let's not waste no more time. Everybody like the video, please. All right, let's see what we got.
Correct. But that's okay. But you were the person who created the short wanting to stay anonymous, you're not in contact with Abba right now, correct?
No, I'm not in contact. He's blocked.
So what exactly happened between you two, and like what made you want to reach out?
With the live streams that Abba had, and while I was still in contact with him, I had him in my ear yapping all the time.
Yeah.
I pretty much fell into the same narrative, thinking that like, oh, these, it's at the end of the day, I'm like, it can't be a coincidence.
Yeah.
There's no way that it's real for me, but it's not real for these other women. It just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. So you got pregnant with Abba. You were seeing him in, I think it says March. I think the last time Steph was there was March 20, I think on her birthday, which was like around March 20th. Abba was still texting me saying like he loved me. We were definitely closing things up at that time.
No. I hope you can hear me. I don't know. I'm using the headphones, so I'll bring both of them close just in case they're being short or whatever. It's because I didn't. So, yeah. But I appreciate it. I'll love you very much, and I'm always rooting for you as well. So I appreciate you praying for me.
But
me and Abba started talking March 13th, around there.
March 13th, okay.
He had flown me out to Montreal. And
When did he fly you out?
let me see. The first trip was March 30th.
I think I saw that on your receipts. Yeah.
Yeah, March 30th to April 2nd.
He reached, when he texted me on April 10th talking about like how I'm a whore and a slut and like I'm a cheater for creating the Instagram in February.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, and then he was seeing Stephanie, and then he was seeing you, and
he was telling me that he's not talking to anyone else. It really came off like he was a serious dude. Yeah.
Bruh, boy, this is crazy. Let me say this from the top. This Libby Kalian is really trying her best to destroy Abba and his reputation and his credibility, bro. And she's, there is some things that she's saying that are sketchy, but she's really going hard with it, bro. And now all these other women are coming out to try and back her up. And this is why I say that Abba talking about red pill content creators in a disparaging way is so stupid, because bruh, it's women who are trying to destroy you, bruh. Like, I get it, you're sleeping with women, and I don't even condone what he's doing. I'm not saying he's right in any way in his behavior, but I want to make this point that my issue with you, Abba, is that you go around saying red pill content creators are dorks and everything they say is lame. They're lame dudes. They don't know how to deal with women, blah, blah, blah. You don't know how to deal with women, bruh, because this shouldn't be happening to you, bro. It's not one or two. It's 3 women now. And they're all conspiring together to destroy you. Discredit your character, bro. It's crazy. And like, bro, like, let me ask you this as well. Why are you sleeping with all of them raw? Like, you're talking about the doctor said, oh, you can't get no one pregnant and blah, blah, blah. But, bro, there's still risk of you catching STIs, bro. Like, you're just sleeping with all these women raw. Do you get what I'm saying? And it, like I could understand if you was like a young dude, but you're not a young dude. Like, you should know better. Like, do you get what I'm saying? So, I don't know. But anyway, let's carry on.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw the messages I posted of, I guess he saw someone in London on the 30th of January, not knowing if I was pregnant or not still, which is crazy to me. And then he started...
Oh, wow, he come to UK as well? You're doing this stuff over here as well, cuz? Oh, my days, bro. You're a crazy guy, bro. You, bruh. You're moving reckless, bro. You're going all over the world. You had one girl in, I don't know, Germany. That was the second girl who got pregnant. Then you got this Libby Kalian. She's in the West Coast. Now you couldn't even leave London alone. You had to come and touch London as well. What is going on, bro?
Talking to Stephanie at this time. So what happened from there?
So we did meet at the end of March. I flew back again April 13th, was it? No, April 10th. I think it was around there.
That's when he texted me about evil stuff.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I'm still looking into a lot of the things that y'all posted, and I'm still finding out new things. Yeah, I blocked him, I think Wednesday night it was. Wednesday, maybe early Thursday morning. And also I want to say that I know a lot of people are they're really just focusing on the wrong issue. All of the extra information that you're sharing is your personal experience, right?
Yeah.
But what they're not seeing is that there's a common denominator here, and it's Abba.
Yeah.
It's Abba that is doing this to multiple people, creating multiple children.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people are just missing that point. Like, it's repeated bad behavior.
Yeah, there was a girl that reached out to me saying last year June, he came in her, and he was making her take like
Last June?
Last June, yeah. So, yeah. So you guys saw each other March 30th, and you had unprotected sex, and you guys just was he saying the same thing?
And then after that, he suggested to get the pill, the Ella pill.
Yeah.
And which I took, and the Ella pill.
Yeah, I know it's like it only works after or like before ovulation. Okay, so
and
was he telling you? Did he just like finish you? And was he like? Did you guys talk about it, or it just happened?
Well, the thing is that I asked him if he had condoms, and he prefers none.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you tell me what your
Yeah, but let me just say this as well. You women are adults, man. Women like to act like they don't have any kind of brain or reasoning or logic, bro. Like, if you lay down with a man unprotected, there's a risk you could get pregnant or catch a STI. I'm sick of women acting like they're totally just like helpless in the situation. Like, it takes two to tango. Yeah? Like, especially if you're with a guy that hasn't really committed to you. Now, I don't know what Abba is saying to these women. He could be selling them dreams, you know. And if he's selling them dreams, then he's doing wrong by them and himself. And now it's come to slap him in the face. Do you get what I'm saying? But at the same time, it takes two to tango. It's not just Abba because at the end of the day, like, you could have been like, I don't want to sleep with you without contraception. You could have said that. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm just making that clear. You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, it seems that Abba is just collecting all of these women and sleeping with them raw and finishing inside them, bro. He's not even pulling out, bro. Like, he's just like, my doctor said I can't get no one pregnant. It's calm. Just busting up inside, bro. Like, crazy guy. Man's going all over the world doing this, bro. Crazy guy, bro.
Your YouTube name is again?
Blue-eyed Keki.
Okay. Yeah, that's it right there.
And so I was under the impression that there could be a relationship. He's made it clear that he didn't want a relationship, even though he was saying, you know, he's looking for one. So it's just really confusing. And, you know, at the time, bad decisions were made.
Yeah.
And I want to make it clear that, you know, the fact of the matter is that it's repeated.
Yeah.
It's repeated behavior. And he didn't prefer condoms. So we did have unprotected sex. Hey, I think I got disconnected.
Yeah, I did get disconnected. Sorry about that. Hey, Steph. So I have the other girl on the line right now. Okay, so you're saying that Abba didn't tell you about anything? Like, you didn't even see like his first stream on me?
Whenever I found out about everything was when I saw your first stream, or his first stream. So then I get a phone call from him. I think it was the day after your video was posted. I get a call from him, and that's when he starts spilling out all the beans. He starts telling me, oh, this is what happened with and I'm like, why are you telling me this? Then I go on YouTube and I see like a whole shit show.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, so he only told me because she posted a video.
Oh, but he wasn't.
That's wild work. I did receive that explicit video that y'all were talking about.
Yeah.
I was a little shook when I saw that.
Yeah.
After I saw the live stream, and honestly, it's all just a blur to me. So I found out that I was pregnant on April 13th or April 14th.
Oh, okay.
And
so you conceived your first visit, which was March.
Right.
Got it. Okay.
Right. And so that's when I found.
Let me just say this thing as well, yeah. It seems like Abba got all these pregnancies within the space of 6 months, bro. Like, Abba, you are very fortunate that none of these women went through with the pregnancy. You are very fortunate, because it could have easily been the reverse and all of them went through with that pregnancy and you would be fucked right now. Yeah? You would have 3 baby mamas and they would have all come out and exposed you as well. Because how are you going to marry all 3 of them, bro? So all that talk about, I want us to get married and I don't want it to be like a single mother situation. Bruh, you were saying that to Libby. We saw the text or the voice notes. But bruh, at the same time, you had 2 other women who were potentially pregnant, bro. So how was you going to do this? This is crazy, bro. Like, I don't really understand it. But anyway, let's carry on.
Found out, and I found out at nighttime, and then the next day, that's when I finally asked him, like, hey, we need to talk, and it's serious. And so I dropped the pictures to him, and then he said, I believe you, in response to me saying, I figured you needed to see the pictures. And now thinking back in hindsight, I'm like, what do you mean I believe you?
Yeah.
This has to be like, that's a weird thing to say. You know, if you get someone pregnant, wouldn't you want proof of it? I'm like, you know, he must have already known that he can get people pregnant.
Like pumping in all these girls. I
think there's a strange there's a strange satisfaction that certain guys get to that. And the funny thing is that I did ask him. I was like, is this a breeding fetish?
Yeah.
What is this? And he got mad at me.
It is also our fault. You know,
she said, is this a breeding fetish? I've never heard of that before. That's some new thing, breeding fetish, you know. Just get as many women pregnant as possible. That is crazy. And what you're seeing on the screen is this woman talking has done her own YouTube video, bruh. She did her own video about getting pregnant for Abba. This is crazy.
I do want to say that. But like,
right.
What the heck? But he just got me pregnant. I was pregnant in January.
The matter of the fact is that he's the common denominator.
Yeah.
I think it's worse for someone to get multiple people pregnant, create multiple children, like I said before, and then
he's disgusting.
Then to answer your question about his response, his response was pretty mild. During that time, his communication was off.
Yeah.
And so his reaction was mild. He wasn't really talking to me that much. The amount of times that he texted and called me dropped significantly. And so his communication dropped significantly. Mm-hmm. And I was thinking it was due to his health issues. And so after finding out about the pregnancy, he was really taken aback.
Yeah.
His reaction. So I took a little bit of time to think about it, and I decided that I would keep the pregnancy, and I let him know. I sent him a really long message. You might have seen it in the video.
I did. Mm-hmm.
It was.
What? Did this one keep the baby? Nah, this one, she's saying she's keeping the baby, bro. What?
At first I really did want to. Like, I wanted to try.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I was like, you also have the choice to, you know, do your own thing and walk away. And I wouldn't be mad because we both put ourselves in this position.
Yeah.
If you want to walk away, go ahead. That's fine. I would like to try, but he didn't want to. So
he said he didn't want to try?
He mentioned to me that he would have to think about what he has to do in the future to be supportive and to co-parent. And so that's where all of that was left off. Mm-hmm. And then your video had come out, but your video came out. And
bruh, she is showing receipt. Bro, that's Abba's back. That's Abba there, bro. She's showing all these videos of her and the doctors, you know, getting checks and tests and all of this stuff. And then, you know, messages with Abba. Bro, this is mad, bro. This is actually crazy, bro. This is actually crazy. bruh. I don't know what to say, bro. Abba, you're a crazy dude, bruv. You're crazy, man. Especially with the stuff you say about red pill content creators. And you're out here shooting up the clubs, bro. Like, doing drive-bys. Going all over the world doing drive-bys. What are you on, bro? Like, I don't want to hear you say nothing. And listen, I'm not even saying I'm red pill, whatever. I'm just a guy that talks the reality from my own experiences and the patterns that I recognize dealing with women, bro. I don't need a label because I'm a real person, fam. Yeah? But the fact that you always talk crap about guys that talk about these real things dealing with women, and now some real stuff is happening to you. Someone in the chat said, how do we know that these women are not getting paid to say these things? Bro, they're showing receipts, bro. They're showing text messages and voice notes and videos. And, bro, like, I mean, I don't know what other receipts you can really show, fam. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, now, I'm not even necessarily, you know, like, believing everything that these women are saying. I'm just reacting to it. But it seems that they have receipts. Do you get what I'm saying? Now, if he can come out with his own side of the story to dismantle what they're saying, then, you know, I'm all for hearing his point of view, because, you know, our society is always like, believe all women and men are bad, and I'm not in that camp. I'm not no simp. You get what I'm saying? But, bro, if it looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, walks like a duck, it's probably a duck, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? That's my mentality. But anyway.
And then he spilled all the beans, started miscarrying. It was around April. It was a couple days before April 23rd, because I had.
Also, when Fresh got into the problem, Fresh from Fresh and Fit, when he got into that problem, getting that, allegedly getting that Daisy Chen chick pregnant, yeah, Abba went in on him. So someone said, oh, Abba only got one woman pregnant. Okay, but when Fresh got that Daisy Chan woman pregnant, Abba went in on him. He made multiple videos dissing, talking crap. He even interviewed Daisy Chen. He even said that she should name the baby Abba. He was going in. Like, so the irony is, look what's happening to you, Abba. Like, this is crazy. Multiple women are coming out talking about you. So, like, bruh, it just goes to show, don't be a mad hypocrite, bro. For real.
So when I had to go to urgent care, they have you come in every 2 days to take blood tests. Mm-hmm. The screenshots that I posted were the blood tests from the ER, mm-hmm. or from the second urgent care visit and the ER. So 23rd and 21. So April 21st, I started miscarrying.
Oh, did you see the arm? That arm looked like a white female arm, bro. So basically, Abba, you got one East Asian, what is it, Vietnam or Vietnamese or Thailand chick, wherever she was, yeah. You got that Libby Kalian pregnant. Then you got that white girl from Europe. And then now you've got this one now. Not even a mixed race girl. No melanin. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Like, I guess he's got his type that he likes, but you know, I don't care. It's not. I don't have no real opinion on that. Do whatever you want to do.
This time, was Abba supportive, or he was kind of like okay with going? You guys were doing things separately, or was he already distant at this point?
I think he was distant, but also supportive. I was really spiraling bad, and with the stalking and harassment on top of everything else,
who was stalking and harassing you, though?
I don't even know. There's this individual that goes by the name Cassie. I don't know if it's a man or a woman.
Yes. So they have been messaging me and stuff, and those messages are the messages that Abba used on his second stream, acting like that was me. Like I was sending those messages to him. I think she's like actually like a stalker of Abba. So I think when she finds out.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So I think Cassie's like actually the weird person here.
Yeah.
Abba posted like 2 screenshots of like, oh, my cousin is reaching out to you. Why did she force someone to abort? I think that was her, because she sent me the same message. And I was like, this person's weird. And then the fake accounts, I think she made of Libby and Stephanie and like that. There's like that weird JDDK one that
Yeah.
I showed. That's her. So she's harassing you, she's harassing me, and she's harassing Steph.
You gotta understand, Abba and Preach have a huge channel. They have a large following, a lot of loyal people. Yeah, so if you go after Abba or Preach and start talking crap about them, yeah, you're gonna get a lot of trolls. Simple as that. Like, you're gonna have a lot of people coming to chat crap to you as well. Like, so that shouldn't really be that surprising, and it doesn't mean that Abba in any way or shape or form sent them. Do you know what I mean? People out there on the internet, they've got a lot of time to go and start trolling, especially if you're talking stuff about someone they like.
Or she's
pretending to be people.
Yeah, so I think that's her. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and everybody watching, please like the video. About 2/3 of you could like the video right now. Please help out the channel, help the algorithm get the video out there. Yeah, thank you.
But I think Abba also knew that, but Abba wants to paint me as this crazy person. So he's using her messages and posting it as mine because
he does know that though, because he emailed me and he said that there's people fabricating stuff. The last email I sent him was send me everything. He was asking me all these questions like, please reach out to me, please call me so I can explain. I'm like, I'm not responding to any of that. Send me everything that they are sending you. He never responded back, so I just blocked the email again. Because I'm not going to have this man try to manipulate me on my own phone. Not anymore.
This isn't current, right?
I'm sorry?
So this is happening now. You blocked him now.
I blocked the email last night.
You blocked him because you found out everything.
Yeah, and also I just needed my head to be clear because him constantly calling me, texting me, trying to tell me his side of things. It was clouding a lot of my judgment.
Okay, so you're like upset with him.
Someone in the chat said, I can see why Preach started his own channel now. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Because it's very, what's the word? Convenient that Preach has started his own channel and all of this crazy stuff in all the time they've been on YouTube, and now it's like Preacher's like, let me make my own channel, bruv. Like, boy, it's crazy.
Because he found all this stuff out, he's being deceitful, he's kind of manipulating you, telling you that me and Steph are kind of the crazy ones, correct?
Mm-hmm. Insinuating it.
Yeah, and then he also has this thing with just like having unprotected sex and like...
Right. It's a repeated behavior.
When he found out about the miscarriage, how did he respond to that?
I would say the response was, like, he wasn't heartbroken. I'm not going to say he was.
Did he seem like deceitful to you in any other way? Did he...
Oh, yeah, he was definitely being deceitful, hiding things because, like I said, he told me that he's not talking to anyone else, that he doesn't entertain exes, he doesn't stay in contact. He didn't let me know about prior pregnancies, and I think at his grown age, that should be something that you let people know. And that's another thing, because after blocking him, having my head clear and everything, and digging deeper into this...
So are you just, as of right now, like, are you just done talking with him?
I'm done completely talking to him right after that.
And you blocked him because, like, you saw all of our stuff, correct?
Right.
Okay. Do you plan on reaching out to him?
No.
I think he's freaking out right now because he probably... He's been on my stuff. Stuff for sure, because he always seems to be updated, but yeah, so the point is
he still commenting?
No, he's not commenting. It was so stupid too? He posted something on his last stream saying that I contacted him. He contacted me before the stream and after the stream, and then after the stream I didn't expect him to call me, and I answered the phone, and I think I was like, okay, like, we'll have a chat, like, because I wanted to see what he wanted to say. And then I answered, and then I kind of like freaked out and like I froze up and I got nervous and I started laughing. But he like painted that as me being
I heard about
a psycho, or like, like me being crazy. But
you are crazy, Libby Kalian. You are crazy. That because at the end of the day, why are you doing this? Like, what are you trying to do besides character assassinate the man? Like, if you don't care about him and you don't want no contact with him and you don't want nothing to do with him, like, why is it your mission to come and bring out all your dirty laundry to the public? Like, and the other thing that these women or this woman here doesn't understand is that, yeah, you're making yourself a little following right now on YouTube, yeah? Like, what is it? Let me see how many subscribers. She's got 1.23 thousand subscribers. She's got just over 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, right? Blood, after this whole saga dies down and all these women come out and say, oh, Abba got me pregnant too, once that dies down and dies off, Abba and Preach are still going to have their channel, because at the end of the day, even with all this stuff you're exposing, it's not stuff that he can get cancelled for. It's not stuff that YouTube is going to get rid of his channel for. Do you get what I'm saying? He's still going to be able to make money. He's still going to be able to do the videos and etc, etc. Yeah, maybe his reputation is tarnished, but he's still going to be able to do what he's been doing, and he's probably still shooting up the club with other women right now as we speak. He's not pulling out right now with another white chick or East Asian chick. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you now, after this whole saga is ended, no one's going to care about what you've got to say or what you got going on. That's the reality. No one's going to care. Even this woman that started her channel, the third baby mama, yeah? Abba Atlas, third pregnancy, miscarriage in brackets. Bro, like, nobody's gonna care. Like, after, nobody's gonna care, fam. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you trying to make a YouTube career based on this is it's not gonna work. Anyway.
He's really good at painting a narrative, but now we have 3 girls coming out talking about their pregnancies. Right. Obviously, you had a miscarriage. He was still deceitful, and he's still having unprotected sex,
Right. That's the issue. At the end of the day, that's the whole issue.
Yeah, it's not all the relationship drama. You know, obviously, we know that he's lying constantly and saying that he hasn't been in relationships or anything like that. But he is talking, right, one after the other. And they're pretty significant. The relationships are pretty significant. I mean, he's known Steph since 2021, on and off, got her pregnant at some point, had me pregnant at some point. And, he blocked me, he blocked Stephanie, and then he found out you're pregnant. He seemed to be receptive. I think at this point he realized, I don't know if he's he was trying to see.
I think this is what I think was going through his head.
When did you have your miscarriage, by the way?
I believe it was around April 21st or 20.
Damn, so this chick was actually trying to go through with it. She was trying to have Abba's kid, but she had a miscarriage. This is deep, bruv.
22nd.
Got it. Okay. I hope you're okay, because I know hormones are crashing. Mine were all over the place for a few months for it to get back in order. But
yeah, and you were farther along too.
Yeah, I was 11 weeks. And I was hoping, and I waited that long because I was hoping Abba would reach out. And it turns out he was seeing a girl in London during that time, which is pretty fucked up to even think about, while he blocked his pregnant girlfriend. It's honestly so heartbreaking for me to even think about how many girls right after. And
I was going to say earlier that...
Bruh, it ain't heartbreaking to you. What are you talking... This Libby Kalian is chatting shit now. She's saying it's heartbreaking to hear that about these other women. Bro, you said you didn't even want to be with him. You said the kind of guy he is, his lifestyle, it wasn't aligned with you. You didn't want to be with him, and you didn't want to have his kids. So I don't know why you're talking about it's heartbreaking now. Like, you're just acting up, man. You're trying to play up to the camera. And please, everybody, like the video. Half of you can like the video now. Like, please like the video. Don't forget to do that.
What I think was going through his head was that he was trying to keep the situation under control whenever he would talk to me, because it would be detrimental for him for another one to come out, right? So he was trying to keep things under wraps, try to keep me, following his lead. Yeah. And that could be what was influencing his, empathy and support. But that.
So you think it was more to save his ass than him actually caring about the pregnancy?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because he didn't want me to message you as well. Whenever you reached out to me, he didn't want me to message you. He told me that it would make it worse.
Of course.
Wait, are you the cousin of... Because someone kept texting me that my cousin is pregnant and she's a single mom and she really loves Abba. And, you're the one who texted me, I saw the live, you're crazy. Were you the one who texted me that?
And I sent that because he was on the phone with me. Wait, is my cousin messaging you?
Yeah, she's been messaging me, and I'm like, I don't know who this person is. And no, yeah, she sent me the pictures that you posted, actually. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were on the
But
phone with him?
whenever,
Wow, these women really conspired, bro. And let me say this as a guy, I've had women talk and women I've used to deal with and then currently deal with, and then they all start conspiring. Let me tell you one thing, yeah. Women will link up to chat about you. Women from your past will somehow get in contact with the women that are in your present and start talking about you, bruh. So always remember that. They're always willing to team up behind your back. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, that girl code is real, bro. Like, they'll ruin you, bro. Be careful. Be careful how you burn bridges and, you know, how relationships end and all of that stuff, because, bruh, the conspiracies are real. But anyway.
whenever I sent that message, it was when Abba was on the phone with me and he was telling me what to text. And when I sent that first message, that was me just tweaking out. Oh,
Oh,
no.
Sorry, just real quick. I got a message too. There was like something about a cousin.
yeah, so I think that's the post that Abba put. Maybe this is the stalker girl or whatever. But Abba tried to say that that was me, but that was never me. And he tried to say like I was doing that. But never mind.
This is so confusing.
Yeah, there's like some random person messaging all of us. But I did get a message from you, I think, saying like, go away, like you're crazy. Like, but because someone was telling me to message you, I don't remember who that person was. And I was like, okay, there's another girl that's
damn.
pregnant. Yeah.
Like, I should have just blocked him when everything came out.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you?
But it's so hard to keep track of everything because of these people.
Yeah. Just know.
And with Abba.
Yeah. And Abba in your ear.
Mm-hmm.
Were 3 girls, but then there was also Azria, the Amazon, who's talking about her weird encounter with Abba. There was this one other girl that messaged me. She doesn't want anything to do with it. She's just saying like, I slept with Abba. She showed me her text messages to him, but it wasn't enough proof. But it shows that she went to his house, and said
So
that,
potentially more than 5 women.
yeah. So and
There's potentially more than 5 women that what? Like, hold on, we need to be clear. Like, this woman said there's potentially 5 women. 5 women that what? He was sleeping with or something else. Like, let's not exaggerate. Like, this is the thing. You got to be careful because these women will say a lot of things and exaggerate and make things sound like what it's not. Like, it's obvious that Abba's sleeping with multiple women, bro. Yeah. Look, at the end of the day, if he's selling dreams and telling a woman that he wants to be with her, or telling them that, yeah, we're boyfriend, girlfriend, we're together, I want us to get married and blah, 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 and then he's sleeping with 3 other women at the same time, then, you know, that's wrong. I'd admit that he's doing bad, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? If he's not committed to any of them and he's not selling dreams, then, boy, he's just doing he's just exercising the options he has, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? He's a guy who has notoriety online. He's making a lot of money online, and he's exercising his options, bruh. But in terms of the whole getting these women pregnant and all of that, bruh, that's crazy, bruh. Like, you're getting multiple women pregnant. You just want to mess your life up, bro. You just want to mess your life up and mess their lives up, bro, at that point, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Like I'll be real, yeah. The safest thing a guy can do is just deal with one woman at a time, bro. That's the safest thing you're gonna do, bro. Even if it's casual. The safest thing, deal with one woman at a time, bro. You're mixing juices with all these different women. It's only gonna bring problems, issues. I can tell you from my own life experiences, bro. It only brings issues, bro. You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
Girl in London, you know, and again, that's not the point. The point is like, you know, if you're seeing multiple girls, whatever, it's like the deception, the fact that you're just sleeping around and like lying. And
Right.
I think what you posted today was great.
Did he love bomb you when you guys first met?
Did he love bomb me? I don't. He acted like he really liked me. I mean, since the first time we talked, he wanted to see me right away. He was in Japan, and he was like, I can fly to you and see you in San Francisco, like, right away. And I told him, like, I want to slow down because of the whole thing with my sister being sick, and I needed time.
That's how you know Abba's got money, bruh. She just said that he was in Japan talking to Libby. Libby saying that he was in Japan and he said, oh, I'll come and see you right away. I'll get a flight right away. Bro, that's how you know this guy is making bare money, bro. The AdSense revenue is crazy, bro. But you got to remember, like Abba and Preach, they will post a video and then like, bro, that'll get 100,000 views in one day. Like, easy. Do you get what I'm saying? So imagine that and then think about how many videos they post a month. Do you get what I'm saying? Now, anybody that knows about YouTube and knows about how the ad revenue goes, bro, like, they're making crazy money, bro. Like, crazy. Now, I'm sure they've got a lot of people they have to pay, editors, crew, you know, staff, etc. But, bruh, he's in Japan talking to this chick, talking about, I'll catch a flight right now to come and see you, bruh. Like, bruh. Yeah.
And then he blocked me 3 weeks later because I wasn't ready to see him. But during that time, we were talking a lot. He was saying how much he liked me. He ended up getting me a promise ring. He wanted to have the baby with me. I do feel like he did really love me, though. Like, I do feel like him and I, and it could be the same way with you guys, you know, but I do feel like he really was in love with me. And,
no.
And I really
I think, I do agree with you. I think he really was deeply in love with you and vice versa.
Yeah.
And
she didn't love him, bro. What do you mean vice versa? Now they're speculating that, oh yeah, Abba was really in love with Libby and Libby was in love with him. No, she wasn't. She said that there was things about him that she didn't like and she didn't see the relationship going further and she didn't want to have his kid. She didn't love him. And look what she's doing to him now. She don't love him, bro. She never did. If she loved him, she wouldn't have started this whole campaign. All right?
I believe that's why he's targeting you the most.
Yeah. And
no, the reason why he's talking about her the most is because she's the one that started the whole beef. She's the one that come to the internet who came out of nowhere, even though she was advised by other YouTubers not to do it. She still came out and started this stupid channel talking about Abba got me pregnant when there was no need to do this. All right? So don't say, oh, Abba, that's why Abba's going so hard at her. No, she's going hard at him and she's trying to recruit all you other 304s to talk crap as well. That's the truth. She's even doing interviews. She did an interview on other YouTubers' channels, bro. What are you talking about? Getting in contact with random YouTubers that she doesn't know in real life. Like, what are you talking about?
even up until our last phone call with that night, he called me after the stream, which I thought was so weird. Like, why are you going to talk all this shit on me on stream?
Mm-hmm.
And
because you came out and talked crap about him first, you dummy. Oh my God, what is she on?
And he was like, delete the video. And I said, you know why I'm doing this? I said, I didn't deserve that last interaction, which was pretty fucked up. And I always dealt with that kind of behavior. And that's when I was like, I need to come out because this is not the Abba that he portrays to be. And,
right.
You know, Stephanie experienced the same thing. And I don't think you were with him long enough to experience like the darker side of Abba.
And what about your darker side? I'm sure there's a darker side of you that you're not showing. But no, you feel it's your position to come and try and destroy the man's character and try and potentially destroy what he's built. Do you know what I mean? So like, bruh, this woman's totally just wrong.
And that's what I'm thinking too. Because I've been thinking a lot that it could have happened to me. If I had stayed, if none of this came out,
yeah,
I probably would have kept thinking that he was a good person. I wouldn't have known anything.
A lot of people keep asking me like, why am I coming out with this? But I'm like going crazy finding out that there was like so many other women.
I was wondering like about like, because when I met Abba, I was talking about him like already about like we're just gonna use condoms, right? And he said he doesn't like them and like they don't work on him, but that he can't have kids. And also, so I was wondering how his excuse went with her.
Our original conversations were.
Hold
I
on.
did ask if he.
Is this a three-way call now? Hold on. Is this a three-way call? So it's not just Libby and this third woman. It's another woman as well. Oh my God. They're literally doing a three-way call. What? Wow. Three Musketeers, you know.
If he had condoms or if he could use them, and he said, I'm trying to remember because this wasn't over text, but he prefers without condoms.
Yeah, and so he just finished in you, and then wanted you to take the pill.
Right.
Yeah, and then it was the same thing on your second visit.
Exactly.
So your second visit in April, you guys were just having unprotected sex, and Abba was finishing in you.
Correct.
Knowing that he can get people pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Wow. So basically, what the point that they're making right there is that by this time, Abba knew that he could get women pregnant because he'd already got someone pregnant before, and he was still sleeping with women raw and not pulling out. He's just nutting inside them and telling them that, oh, I can't get pregnant. I don't use condoms because I can't get pregnant, even though he's already got someone pregnant. That's what they're saying right now. Now, that is demon time. Now, that's nasty work right there. If that's true, then Abba, you're moving mad. First of all, why would you do that? Second of all, you're going to get someone pregnant by doing that. Like, what? I don't understand. It doesn't compute.
Okay. And when you talked to him about the miscarriage, you said that he seemed to be empathetic, but he didn't seem to like care very much.
Right. I remember one day I sent him a photo of me going to the urgent care. Mm-hmm. And right after, I think it was a couple minutes after I sent that photo, I went to Instagram and I saw he had posted a kombucha meme. He didn't respond to my message. And then I was like, okay. And then he said, I just woke up, and, gave me a bunch of excuses. So that irked me a little bit, but his general behavior was, take care of yourself.
Oh, like not really invested into the moment of like something that was pretty critical for you or pretty sensitive for you.
Okay, so I think I saw
because he didn't care about the chick, bruv. I mean, like, you wasn't his girlfriend. He didn't really like you like that. He didn't really want you to have his kid like that. He already told you to take the pill. Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, what did you expect? Like, I know that sounds a bit dark, but like, bro, it's obvious he didn't want to be with this third woman. So why would she expect him to be mad, like, I don't know, emotional with her? That, I get it. You had a miscarriage and that's a horrible experience. But obviously he said, well, I hope you're all right. Take care of yourself and stuff. I mean, right, but I don't know what you wanted him to do, but maybe I'm just being really cold. I don't know.
On one of the call logs that you guys had a FaceTime on March 17th.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So this is when I was in Canada. So I was like wondering if he had any excuses for being like absent or what.
Oh, right here.
What you guys kind of talked about.
Yeah, March 17th right here. I see it. Do you see it? Right here. Yeah, he FaceTimed you on March 17th. Do you
both of us?
I guess that's when Steph went over there.
Oh, wow. The March 17th phone call, the FaceTime.
What time was that?
3:34 p.m. and it was an hour and 24 minutes.
You were there, Stephanie?
I was at the hairdresser's probably.
Crazy.
Oh my God.
Wow. Abba was really juggling these three girls, bro. He was juggling these three girls, these three women.
How did you have 1 hour
Wow.
of time at 3 p.m.? That's crazy. I think I was at
Getting them pregnant, just busting inside them. No pull out. Pull out game, non-existent.
the hairdressers actually. That
I
must have
remember
been
you
that
told
time.
me you got a blowout. Yeah.
Did he not seem like any different? Like he was still very much loving and everything?
I don't remember all the calls, but those initial calls, they were pretty chill. You know, they were. He didn't seem suspicious.
Because he's a great liar. But thank you so much. I hope you're okay too, because I know you're saying like you're spiraling, and finding out all this stuff can really mess you up, especially since you're the most recent girl. So yeah, just take care of yourself, okay?
Take care of yourself.
Okay.
Man, these women don't care about each other, man. Women can be so fake. Oh yeah, just take care of yourself. Hope you're all right. The man, she don't care. She just wants content, bro. She's loving the fact that she's making these videos and they're talking about Abba. She loves it, bro.
I think, yeah, I wouldn't know how to function having all of these other women come out.
Yeah.
And look, as we can see, throughout this whole video, you've seen pictures and videos of scans and, you know, being in the doctors, and you've seen the ultrasound and all this, bruh. Like, these are receipts. So if this is all fabricated, Abba would have to come out and say his side of the story and prove that these three women or this woman, this third baby mama, is lying.
Yeah, it's been pretty hard. But again, this is not about the simple relationships that people like deceive and cheat and serial date all the time. Mm-hmm. But Abba is who he is. Abba preaches against this, and Abba has 3 girls literally who have been pregnant by him, and it's pretty insane.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think more girls coming out is helping a lot. So
Steph's responses are so funny to me. I see when she's commenting and stuff, and I'll be cracking up.
Yeah, I can't do that because I'm receiving all the back. I see the comments on mine, but I'm like pushing. I'm like I can be. I don't think I can come out more tough, to be honest. Like after all this, so yeah. But okay, thank you so much. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. See you later.
Bye.
Bruh, this is crazy work, bruh. Big up Daniel for the super chat. He says, salute King, back from the gym and barbers. Big up Daniel in the super chat, yeah? Daniel's the only person that's hit the super chat today. What's going on? Bro, you can see that we got the super chat goal at the bottom of the video, man. Help support a brother out with this channel, man. Yeah, so we're going to move on to another video. And this is from this guy, Stevie Knight. Now, this guy definitely doesn't like Abba. And they've got their reasons. He's got his reasons why I don't like Abba, you know, whatever. But he's showing his own reaction to some stuff that's come out about Abba. So let's see what he's got to say. Now, again, I think this guy's definitely biased, though. Like me, I'm balanced. Like, I don't have nothing against Abba and Preach, and I don't necessarily just believe what women say straight off the bat. In fact, I think women can lie very, 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 very well. They're really good at lying. But let's see what he's got to say.
And speaking of the relationship, bro, I think we're at about 4 women that have gone public.
4 women, cuz.
As far as their
big up Omar for the super sticker. Appreciate you, bruh.
Negative experiences with Abba. It may be more, bro. It may be more, dog. You got Libby, of course, the one that came out. You know, the white girl that was implicated and said that he had gotten her pregnant. And then there's another girl that came out publicly, and she has all the fucking receipts. She has all the receipts, bro. That means Abba got 3 women pregnant.
And that's the woman we've just been watching. The one that Libby was just talking to.
Within the same year. Right. Maybe more. Maybe more, bro. But, you know, I'm going to put like a little clip right here.
Yeah, around 119.
119, yeah, that was it. Today is 84.
Okay.
So it's kind of going down, which is more likely to indicate like a miscarriage. But based on everything, I would say leaning more towards this seems like you had a miscarriage or like having one right now.
Damn. So this is the actual audio from the video where it's saying that the third baby mama had a miscarriage for Abba. It's crazy. This is crazy, bro. This is mad. As you can see, this is just the text messages, the pictures. We saw all of this in Libby's reaction. There's the ultrasound, bro. So this was real, bro. Like, Abba would have to discredit this in some response because this is an ultrasound. This is real, cuz. Bruh. What is that Abba right there, bro?
I'm such a tourist right now.
is what happens is that
Take it off. Take it off. Take it off.
This is why I'll say this, yeah. Just because you've got money doesn't mean that it doesn't really mean anything, bro. Just because you got money doesn't mean anything, bro. Swear to God, bro. Just because you got money, it doesn't mean anything. You can have money, bro, yeah. And now, you're getting all these women, and all these women are cooperating with you, and now you can sleep with them and blah, blah, blah. But, bro, if you don't know what you're doing, fam, you're going to end up in these kind of stupid situations, bro. If you, like, this is what I always used to say, like, I thank God that I lived the life that I've lived, and I got in this game from very early, like, do you get what I'm saying? I grew up with a lot of guys that got a lot of girls from day one. They used to get more girls than I did. So, you know, experience is the best teacher. And you learn certain lessons. You take a lot of L's when you're younger. As I said earlier, I've got 3 girls in my younger years pregnant. And, you know, obviously they didn't, you know, those pregnancies didn't go through. But like those lessons I learned have made me carry myself a certain type of way and protect myself in a certain type of way. You know, and it is, and the lessons and experiences have taught me how to carry myself and what kind of people to avoid in life. Yeah. And bruh, a lot of these guys, they don't really have the same level of experience. They probably only got into the game late. You know, maybe they've had a girlfriend here or there, but they ain't really had that much intense experiences at a young age. So they're pretty much still learning as an adult, and now they find themselves in these crazy situations, bro. Like the fact that, okay, you're sleeping with these women by your own account, Abba, you're saying the doctor told you that you can't get no one pregnant, but you're sleeping with all these different women raw and busting inside them. Like, bro, okay, I can understand you wanna have sex without condoms. I understand it feels better. I understand, trust me, I know 100%. But why would you bust inside them all? Every single one you're busting inside them, bro? Like, that's not a safe lifestyle, bro. Like, even if they said your sperm count was gone down to 5%, bro, that's still 5% chance. And again, as I said, you're lucky you don't have 3 baby mamas right now. You're just blessed. You just got blessed. You didn't get, bro. I wouldn't say blessed. I would say you was fortunate. Let me scratch that. You're not blessed. You're fortunate that you don't have three baby mamas right now. Because if they had all had kids for you, now I think your platform could have been ruined, bro. It could have been ruined. Press 1 in the chat if you agree. If all 3 of these women had your child, because the last one, she wanted to have it. It's just that she had a miscarriage, bro. She wanted to have it. Yeah. If they all had your child, yeah, you would have been done. You would have been shish kebab, bruv. You would have been shawarma. Yeah? Abba shawarma. That's what you would have been. Do you get what I'm saying? It's mad like that. Big up Daniel for the super chat. He said, you're still the same guy with money and everyone has to learn the hard way. Exactly, bro. Exactly, bro. And I just find it wild that this guy used to talk crap about guys that talk about the realities of dealing with modern women, and then now come out, you're having these crazy situations with modern women. Abba, you're basically red pill now. You're basically red pill. You came out on that live stream to do damage control. You was drinking alcohol, sweating, trying to pretend like you're good. I'm going dancing after this. Bro, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know, man. Anyway, let's see what else Night Talk had to say.
with them. That's the reason why parasocial relationships are so dangerous, because people will throw logic completely out the window. People will refute things that they are seeing with their own eyes, and they will just dismiss it, explain it away. They can't have their idea of this person shattered because I guess they have their identity tied to it. Even just the slightest glimmer of this person isn't who they say they are, they just shut down. Oh, that's not true. Well, what about this? What about that? Bruh, you see the evidence right there. Case in point, Abba and Preach. They did a video about Andrew Tate, and they were talking about people ignoring the issues of men. It's going to continue to be a problem. No matter if you silence Andrew Tate, somebody else is going to pop up. They did a video talking about that. I remember it. It was a decent video. H3H3 sees this video title and then goes on this whole rampage about how Abba and Preach are just so bad. Talks all this didn't even watch the video. Abba and Preach get wind of this and they read him for filth, as they should, because it's like you're judging the video based off of the title. You didn't even watch it. Fast forward to recently, and here we find Abba doing the exact same thing to Stevie Knight. Here's a list of these titles of the videos. Just type in the search bar of his channel.
I don't care about this beef with Stevie Knight. I don't care about that, bro. I don't care about that. Let me move on to something else, yeah? And this comes from Celebrity Junk channel, yeah? And the title reads, Preach ruins Abba's career by revealing this.
Unfortunately, Preach tried to cover for Abba's BS on this live stream called Let's Talk About It, in which he tried to defend Abba in his shady situation. And he spent most of this argument trying to prove that Abba is a private person and didn't really deserve to be exposed.
Because you have to understand that I'm livid for a couple of reasons, right? Reason number one, there's a lot of people out there that do not want to talk about it, and sometimes it's your friends.
So in this clip, he is basically saying he's livid because Abba's personal information is out there, and he's a person that doesn't really like to express.
Yo, big up Nathan for the super sticker, man. Appreciate you, man. Big up to Nathan, yeah? Big up to you, my bro.
His personal life. And he's talking about a friend here, but we can assume that person's Abba. He then, in response to that, to this girl, Libby, the one that exposed him, he said this.
He's better than me. This man doesn't even want to say about you. But since you're trying to frame him as something that he's not, now he's gotta talk about you.
He says he didn't want to say anything about you, but since you want to frame him as something that he's not, you left him no choice. Again, respectfully, I like Preach a lot, but this is full of okay? They have not only exposed Abba's private life, which you didn't want to get out to the public, and I understand it because it makes the brand look bad, but Abba is actually way worse than this in his personal dealings with women. He's 100% worse. So,
and this is what I'm saying, like, because and the fact of the matter is, yeah, like, these guys have come out and said a lot of things about a lot of guys online, and in terms of their opinions or outlooks and you know, red pill philosophies, etc., etc. But bro, like, what kind of life are you living though, really? Because really and truly, you're just running around shooting up the clubs. That's what you're doing, fam. Like, bruv, let's go.
So you're right, okay? They didn't frame him as something that he's not, because at the time that you did this video, nobody thought that Abba was this bad. Even me. I'm in the comment section of the Preach video, like, yo, bro, glad you got the new channel. But the reality is, I was way worse than this. There are so many other women that have come forward. Some are workers. Some are women who live in the UK. Some are women who live in North Carolina. And that has nothing to do with Stephanie and Libby. Now we're talking about 5 people from
Jesus Christ, 5 people now. Oh my God, bro.
Last week. 4 other people, okay? And
well, hold on, let me rewind that bit. We need to hear that clear.
Who live in the UK? Some
are women. We need to hear this bit clear. Hey, everyone, like the video, please. Let me see how many likes we got on this video. Hey, listen, we could get 25 of you to like the video right now, that would be big. Yeah, 25 of you to hit the like to hit the like button would be really, really serious.
What was this bad? Even me. I'm in the comment section of the Preach video, like, yo, bro, glad you got the new channel. But the reality is, I was way worse than this. There are so many other women that have come forward. Some are workers. Some are women who live in the UK. Some are women who live in North Carolina. And that has nothing to do with Stephanie and Libby. Now we're talking about 5 people from last week. 4 other people, okay? And the fact is that Preach is here on this stream, scrambling around, trying to make excuses for his friend, when his friend, literally, he may not get on camera and talk about women in the same way that Myron and Fresh does, but Abba is, from what they are showing, and he's not, he's admitted to the first 2, which was Stephanie and Libby, because he exposed the lady in Switzerland. So that makes me believe that the lady isn't lying about the subsequent 3, okay? In this case, Abba is even worse than Fresh or Fred. He's worse.
Yeah, this is facts. He's actually done more than Fresh did. Fresh got 1 woman pregnant. He got Daisy Chen pregnant, allegedly. Yeah? And he went in on Fresh because, you know, Abba and Preach and Fresh and Fit have this feud going on. Like, Abba went in on that whole story, interviewed the girl, everything. Bruh, Fresh only got 1 chick pregnant, bro. You got 2 women pregnant, confirmed, and then now there's this third one has come out with receipts who had the miscarriage, and now O'Shea's talking about there's adult industry women coming out talking. There's a woman in over here in the UK that's got something to say, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, you're actually a crazy guy, bro. Crazy.
When it comes to dealing with women, the tactics he uses, the level of abuse he uses, according to these women, is even worse than Myron and Fresh and Fit. The thing with Myron and Fresh and Fit, you know, those guys, you've had a few women complain about them, but none in this detail like this. Which means that they don't even have enough enemies to come out and expose them, and they kick girls out of their podcast studio.
Facts.
So she wasn't trying to frame him as something that he's not. She actually didn't even know how bad he was. Then he tried to make excuses. When the girl reached out to him, he said this.
I don't know what's going on with y'all. Oh, I have his baby and everything and stuff. Something that he hasn't even told me. So if he hasn't told me that, I'm not his friend. So I don't have the relationship you think we do have.
Well, I'm not his friend, so you can't come to me because he never told me about your relationship. But you was just defending. You said that you were livid, that people are making Abba come out of his shell. Then you tell the girl, well, since he didn't tell me, I'm not even his friend.
Hold on. Someone in the chat said Abba shames passport bros as well, but flew in the bops. Oh my days. What? Hey, you lot watching. What? Does Abba talk crap about, you know, guys who travel as well? Oh my days. Oh my gosh, bro. This is just a joke. This is actually a joke.
But you were on your way to a comedy concert and he asked you to come back and turn back around to be a part of his stream. You know who you do that for? Your friends. So you don't want to get involved with it, and you're mad that she's exposing it, but now all of a sudden you're not your friend. This lets me know, when you say something like this, that you knew that Abba was doing something he had no business doing, because this response from Preach to this young lady is not a response of a person who's actually being mature about the situation. It really isn't. And everybody make mistakes as YouTube. We all take L's here on this platform. It's just y'all time right now. Okay? You knew Abba was full of shit. Now you over there telling the lady that, you know what, I didn't know. Well, ain't him.
Hey, big up to Stringer Bell for the super chat. He says, apparently Preach only found out about Libby when she reached out to him. LOL, my man is stressed. Bro, the fact that Preach is actually made a whole different YouTube channel That says a lot, in my opinion, for the fact that they've had this joint YouTube channel, Abba and Preach. They've had it for years and years and years. And then all of a sudden, Preach makes his own YouTube channel, yeah, his own platform. And then literally a couple weeks later, Libby Chan comes out and is exposing Abba. I mean, that says a lot, bro. Like, that says a lot. Just in case if the ship sinks over here, I've got my own lifeboat. You know what I'm talking about? Like, press 1 in the chat if you get what I'm saying. If our ship sinks, I've got my own little dinghy, my own little lifeboat over here, bro. Like, do you get what I'm saying? It's mad.
I ain't his friend. He never told me about your relationship. But what she telling you? She telling you she pregnant. Why got nothing to do with me? That ain't what you told Freshman Fit and Myron. You told them that if one defends the other, they're not being accountable because they're defending the other person when they're in the wrong. And it's possible that Preach didn't know the whole entire story, but I doubt it. As his buddy, they made a lot of money in this. He's sticking up for the brand. He was doing what a good friend would do. And I respect Preach to a certain degree for following the sword. Abba put him in a messed up situation. If Abba and Preach never are the same, Abba ruined Freshman. Oh, Abba's the reason why they got ruined, okay? But I like them both, just being objective. But this doesn't seem to be truthful to me, okay? He then will go out and say,
I don't even know any of the exes that Abba, I've never seen them. And he's probably going to say, if Abba would hear me right now, he would say, that's a lie. You've seen my exes. Yeah, I probably have, but you never told me that you were going out with her. Or you never told me that you had me, I'm not going to assume. You're with a girl, I'm not going to assume that it's your girlfriend.
So he was seeing Abba with other girls. But because he saw Abba with other girls, he didn't know that it was the girlfriend. Because he didn't tell me, so I'm assuming it's not. Again, it doesn't seem like a very good, it doesn't seem believable. Like, you guys have had...
Someone in the chat said Abba has other channels too. Yeah, but like, think about it. It's only now Preach has made his own channel, bro. It's only now. It's very convenient. The timing. Think about the timing, bro.
Had this relationship for 10 years. You guys are in the same category of entertainment. You're both comedians. One's a dancer. You guys have been very close for a long time. So much so you see him with different ladies. You know when the lady is not from America, don't you? Like, let's say you're in Montreal. Oh, this is such and such. Where are you from? California. Then you see her again. Where are you from? California. Well, I'm not going to assume that's his girl. Where are you from? You're from North Carolina. Well, I'm not going to assume that's his girl. Where are you from? I'm from London. Well, I'm not going to assume that's his girl. That means Abba has so many women that he flies into Montreal. It's pathetic. That's what you're telling everybody.
Oh my God. This is a joke thing, bro. Yeah, because what O'Shea is saying actually makes sense. That, so, okay, cool. Like, you're not assuming that any of these girls are his girl because you see so many girls come in and out of, oh, man. Like, and listen, the only reason this is even a point, because I ain't got no problem if a guy wants to sleep with different women. Most men in the ideal world would want to sleep with different women, bro. Let's keep it real. Press 1 in the chat if you know what I'm talking about. And I know a lot of women will hate to hear that. They don't want to hear that, but it's true. Most men, regardless of what they tell you, in an ideal world, if they could have multiple girlfriends, wives, they would do it. Right? That's why when guys get into a position where they have money, clout, fame, usually they'll have multiple women, multiple baby mamas. Like, that's the reality. And a lot of women hate to hear that stuff, but it's true. Right? Now, this guy here, he's got fame and he's got money, bro. Right? And he's got multiple women. But the issue with this guy is the image he portrays online. The character he portrays, the way he talks about other guys. That's what makes it an issue. If he was just like, if he never talked crap about red pill guys and all of that, I wouldn't even really care. I wouldn't even cover this story. Or maybe, actually, that's a lie. Maybe I would, but like, I would just be like, well, you know what? He made mistakes. You know, he slept with women that he didn't like, but, you know, I've done it too. Boom, boom, boom. But I don't portray myself as holier than thou. Do you get what I'm saying? Or I'm on the moral high ground. No, I just call it how it is. This guy's gone out of his way to talk crap about red pill content creators, bruh. And then he went on a whole campaign against Fresh from Fresh and Fit when he got some woman pregnant. Fresh only got one chick pregnant, allegedly. You've gone and got multiple. And that's facts, bro. Like,
well, he didn't tell me. Well, you ain't gotta tell you. You can look at what he's doing. You can see it. You can see it. This is why y'all are out there suffering right now, because he got too cocky, like this wasn't gonna happen, and it did. It's blowing up big. Then my favorite part.
Abba was having a real relationship with a girl where Fresh is telling all his following not to go for gold diggers, not to go for workers and stuff like that. And he did the exact opposite. This is not the same thing at all.
Well, this is not the same thing that Fresh is doing, because he's actually in a relationship with these girls or with that girl. No, that's actually not what happened. I mean, this is 8-9 days ago. It's not the same thing as Fresh, because this is actually worse. I'm going to tell you why this is worse. Number one, are Myron and Fresh hypocrites? Absolutely. And you guys prove that. But remember Daisy Chin was going around saying that Abba was lying about like trying to sleep with her too, and he acted like he was just exposing her, but that he didn't do it, but he was really trying to clap. The reality is Abba is just as bad as Myron, or maybe even worse, and has been the whole time. He's not looking to have a relationship with any woman. Guy got 3 chicks pregnant in 6 months. What guy goes around? No condom in everything. Then he's dumb enough, I hate to say this, but this action, you're dumb enough to bring in women to Montreal from the States? Are you serious? Like, he doesn't want to do his dirt in Montreal, and I get it, right? Don't want to do your dirt in Montreal because you don't want the spot to be hot. So you go out and you deal with all of these chicks who are, you know, non-black, mostly white, and then you have a problem with dealing with women. So because you have a problem dealing with some of these women, the issue becomes that you mistreat them, all of them. Like, all of these messages are the same. Something happens, he doesn't want to be a part of them anymore. He claps her cheeks, he gets them pregnant. But you can't really cheat.
This picture is too funny. Oh my God. Whoever does this editing is a joker, bruv. This picture here literally sums up the whole situation, bruv. This expression right here is just too funny, bruv. Like, yeah. You're getting all of these imported women from these imported white women and non-black women. You're sleeping with them raw. You're busting up inside them. Then they get pregnant. Then I don't know, either they want to have it or they don't want to have it. You end up getting away with it, and then you block them, bro. Like, this is mad, bro. This is ah, gosh. Well, at least the only thing, you were smart enough not to shit where you sleep. You wasn't doing this in your own town, but you was importing these women thinking you was gonna get away with this, bruv. Silly guy.
American women like that, because American women are gonna tell. Like, this is not dealing with women in like certain parts of the world, like Dominican Republic, okay. Certain parts of Africa, okay. They're not gonna talk about it. Got it. But when you're dealing with Americans, especially white Americans, and you're a guy like Abba, and then you mistreat somebody, well, what are they gonna do? Oh, okay. Well, look, I ain't got nothing to lose. He took advantage of me. He hurt my feelings. He blocked me. He misused me. And if he thinks I'm not gonna say anything, I'm gonna sit back and just.
This picture is too funny, bruv. That's what you thought, bro. Like, you was just doing anything, and bruv, it backfired, fam. Bruv. Let me see. Is there another part where Preach is talking? Did he say something? Nah, that's about it. Anyway, listen, I'm gonna end it there, bro. Like, bro, this whole situation is absolutely insane, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, I thought it was the end with that second white girl in Switzerland. I thought it was done there, you know. But then this other one came out yesterday on Daisy Chan. They had the little interview. Oh, this is a mess, bro. Hey, God forbid this will ever happen to me in life. God forbid this ever happens to me in life, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, but the thing is, I think I move a little bit more sensible than Abba does. Do you get what I'm saying? Abba's got this big platform, all this money, but like I move more sensibly with women than you do, bruv. Do you get what I'm saying? So maybe you shouldn't be talking about these kind of topics because you're not regulating your thing, bruv. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's mad. Anyway, everybody please like this video. Don't forget to do it. Let's get a few more likes before I end this. Yeah. Yeah. Big up to everyone that hit the super chat today as well. Big up to all you guys that hit the super chat. Much love, appreciation. If you really enjoy my content, leave a hype and a like underneath the video. But make sure you comment. Let's start conversations. I want to hear you lot's opinions. Like, what is your opinion about Abba now? Like, what do you think? Like, what do you think is in the future? What do you think is going to happen next? Do you believe these women? Do you think they're lying? Do you think there's like 5 women out there? I just think that he needs to just calm down, bro. Calm down with all this busting nuts in people because, bro, it's obviously not working out right for you. Yeah. Anyway, with that being said, you lot, take care of yourselves. I'll be back again with more live streams. You know how we do. I'm out. Peace.